Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 212A, it's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG, located on the west border of Berlin. This one's under the command of talon1958, and well, we're featuring this replay because he's been missing all week, missing in action, and that's because he had the dreaded coup. That's the best way to describe it, because I don't want to get this video demonetized. And so he's been recovering because his entire family got the coup at the same time, and well, they haven't been able to use the computer, and he thought he'd just get one quick game in because he's starting to feel a bit better, but they've been fairly unwell all week, and we can all sympathize because most of the people in the group have had it, or if they haven't had it, they certainly know what it's what the symptoms are. And so yes, we're hoping that Talon and his partner Angelina75 get well soon, and hope they'll be back in action shortly. Rounds out on the Conqueror, just landed in front of him for 282. He's got the 212A with the 203mm B4 howitzer, which means he's capable of doing 900 alpha and penetrating 32mm of armor. Or is that 52? I think it's 52 actually. We can check that because it will come up here. Yes, it's 52mm, and his burst radius is 10.4 meters. Well, he's looking around for targets that he can hit at the moment. There were a couple down south, but he's come back to the north because there's some heavy tanks here, and he might be able to get shots on them. In fact, we've got a T-95 just seen around that corner, but none of the tanks seem to be an easy shot at the moment. That's about the best one he's going to get. In fact, the 2684 has actually put himself in the position where he can be hit. Rounds out. Yes! Right on his front for 342, and he's picking up stun assist. In fact, that 2684 just took another huge hit while stunned. Many members of the group have actually had the coup. One of the first actually to tell us that he had it was Captain Ashstorm, and he was very unwell in his home country of Jordan. And he's a doctor as well. In fact, he's a psychiatrist. So yes, he's been recovering ever since. I think a lot of people have actually had the dreaded coup, and they've had the side effects ever since. Oh, that EBR, oh, thank goodness he got wiped out by our Concept 1B, because otherwise it was going to be Talon who had to deal with him. And another hit on the Conqueror, 353 this time, right on top of the turret. Yes, in fact, some of the members of What Arty Noobs have actually been suffering the side effects of long coup. You know what I mean? The virus seems to extend on, and they haven't really properly recovered because they're still suffering from the weakness that was caused by the illness. It's not very nice. Rounds out the Conqueror, and another near miss for 216. Okay, he's marked the target to let the Concept 1B know that he's going to put a round in there. And the 113 just got a nice hit. He's just been stunned by our teammate in the M53, M55. Oh, and that shot didn't hit. Or did it? I don't think it did actually. I think it must have hit the buildings, because the only stun I could see was from the M53, M55 shot. But this is a much better target to hit because it's an Object 263 open top tank destroyer based on the IS-7. We can get a round in there. Almost about to fire. Let's put it back into cover. Lined up the shot. Rounds out. Looks good. And he gets 141 of damage of splash. Okay, meanwhile, we've got a pattern nearby as well. And that's the tier 10 pattern. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so we're going back to the 263. He's not marking the targets. He should be marking the targets when he's firing at them to let his teammates know that he wants them hit by the stun assist. Okay, we've got an enemy gorilla. Very low armor on these things, so if you hit them, you do a lot of damage normally. And I think that shell must have hit a building because we didn't see where it landed. Standard reload, 37.39 seconds. And you can see that Talon's got 30.11. And there's only 3 enemies left, and this is one of them. And he's gone. That means the Jagdtiger and their Arty, the M53, he just died. And that means now it's just the Jagdtiger left. Okay, so he's dialing in on this target. And he's going to be assaulted by numerous tanks at the same time very shortly. And a lovely direct hit right on top of the casement for 405. You can see the yellow mark, and he's picking up stun assist straight away. Who's going to get the kill shot, and is he still going to be stunned when he takes his next bit of damage? Yes, he is. And there goes the kill. So he picked up a load of stun assists right at the end of the game, and it's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for talon1958 in the 212A. He managed to get a bruiser medal, but I'm afraid that's all he got. He got 5 critical hits in that game and a win rate of 1,436. Let's have a look at team score. Well, his first game in a while puts him in the middle of the table with 1,739 hit points. The high scorer was the Viz55 with 3,557. And the second highest damage was the Wizzy 114, one of the new tanks, the one that for the Chinese Lunar New Year campaign. He got 3,241 in that game. And the third highest damage was the Object 704, 2,884. When it came to kills, it was shared between the Wizzy 114 and the STB1 with 3 kills apiece. 2 kills to the Concept 1B, the M53, M55 and the T54 lightweight. Nobody on the enemy team got more than 1 kill. In fact, only 3 of them got kills altogether. And when it came to base XP, well, didn't do that. It's the Wizzy 114 with 1,079, then the STB1. Or is it? No, it's not the STB1. It's the Concept 1B with 1,020. And then it's the Object 704 with 903. And Talon didn't get any kills, but he did get 801 base XP. He fired 9 rounds in that game, got 3 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations but 10 splash. Damage of 1,739 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 5 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he got 2,123 hit points of stun assist. And I think that contributed to him getting the second class tanker off 8 stuns as well. 40,985 credits from the game, 30,000 for completing the mission, and 70,985 altogether. After a resupply of ammunition, he took away a profit of 53,795 credits and picked up 30 bonds. He got 1,201 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,403 experience points altogether. So a very good battle for Talon. Sadly, it won't be counted towards his contest for this week because we've reached the weekend already and Angelina's still not feeling very well. So I'm afraid, Talon is the only one to present a score to us so far. But I'm not sure he's actually going to claim the weekend slime because I think they're both suffering. And we hope that they both get better very, very soon and they feel well again. Because it's not a nasty, it's not a nice disease to have, and I'm hoping that everyone, at least if you are suffering, that you recover as soon as possible so we can enjoy your games on the channel. Thanks for watching.